Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty by Brittany. I'm Brittany, and today we are going to be doing our annual BoxyCharm unboxings for December. And then I also have Ipsy's glam bags, what I call like the base bag and the premium bag, the glam bag plus. So grab a snack and get cozy. It's actually a snow day today for me. I had to call off of work, but we will get into it then. So join me. So I've actually been doing a lot of like stuff on Instagram as far as like beauty and get ready with me's, and I guess they're basically lives, but they're get ready with me's, and you can't really edit like you can a YouTube video. I mean, there's like some things that you can edit, and like with the reels, you can do like voiceovers and stuff like that, like you can on YouTube. So I'm starting to get the hang of like the Instagram thing. Sometimes, honestly, it's a lot easier to just get on Instagram and do a story or do like a live and then have it be posted to my page later. So you guys can go back and I can mark them like Flirty Eye Part 1, Flirty Eye Part 2. And you guys can go back as many times as you want and recreate a look or try to do the same look and follow along with me. That's what Kellyanne does. She is a super, super famous, popular makeup artist in New York City, and she's basically my inspiration and my reason for like half of the stuff that I buy and get, is because she recommends them, like the Biba palette by Natasha Denona. So I never really had an interest in buying anything Natasha Denona just because of the price. Her mini palette, yeah, like she has a lot of these, and this is, she also partners with BoxyCharm too, so I've gotten mini palettes and stuff in BoxyCharm. But this palette, the Biba palette, was $129. I got it on sale because I got approved the Sephora credit card, which I knew I would because that's where I work anyway. So I got this palette. It's my first ever like huge palette purchase other than the Huda Beauty ones, which are 60 some dollars. But this is gonna be pretty much a staple in my kit for when I do makeup for brides for their wedding days. This is a really nice neutral shimmer, like it just has everything. I did get a new ring light because this ring light, honestly, when I look at this palette, I see like tans, and it, for some reason, with this light, they pull more orange, but they're not. So the lighting with this ring light is just like weird to me. But this is the main palette other than the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette that Kellyanne uses to create my favorite look of all time, which is the Flirty Eye, which is the eye look that I've been doing literally every time I go somewhere or have time to do my makeup. I've been doing the Flirty Eye look. So it basically, before I even had the Biba palette, I was just using the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, just because there's like literally every shade of brown and tan and then black, which is all of the shades that you need to do this flirty eye. It is on my Instagram. I did start to do the flirty eye. I want to finish it through because I think it cut me off on the live. I wasn't really sure how to do it because it was my first time doing like a get ready with me without going back and editing it and then posting it. But you basically do wings without liquid liner. You do it with shadow, which is what I do anyway all the time. Even if I do like a smoky eye, I'll take the last shade, which is always the darkest shade when you're doing a smoky eye like that, and I'll always bring it out to here, but not make it so it's very known, like it's known because you can see it, but it's not just a single wing like this flirty eye is. So you basically just take light browns and you want to go, and for hooded eye people, it's going to be a little bit different, but you're basically going to want to follow the same steps, and you just want to go to where your eye goes down, but not down the whole way. So right about here is usually where I start it, so then it can, the whole goal is for it to lift your eye up and just extend it with, so it looks like a flirty eye. And you just take your smallest angled brush, literally, and you go from in here, and you keep your eye open and just make a wing, connect it here, fill it in. And it's really cool with the Master Mattes is that the white shade in here and the tan shade is really, really amazing for cleaning up. So if you, which with the flirty eye, I do bring the shadow down here a little bit, but if you need to clean up or cut that wing and make it super precise, when you mix the white and the tan in this, because they're so incredibly pigmented, you can actually cut your wing so sharp to the point where, honestly, I have been using these two as concealer because they're so pigmented and they're so amazing and they brighten up your eye. I've been putting the white in the center, and it just really just brings your whole eye look together and really brightens your eye and just makes them look super big and flirty. Once I do the wing, and then I add a little to the bottom, I've been taking these amazing, I've used so many, these amazing freaking cluster lashes are literally like, I don't like lashes. Mine are already super long as it is, so I don't really even have the time to put lashes on. But I use 2 on each eye, and you just put the 2 right here, literally, and it really brings your eye out into that snatched, flirty eye look. And I do it like anytime I have to go anywhere or do anything. That's the look that I do because it's so simple, but yet it does take like a little bit of time. But with using shadow for your liner, you can't really mess up, and especially if you get any palette, get this palette, even over the Biba palette, honestly, because even if you mess up, you can go in with Mario's lightest shades and fix everything. and just cut anything that you want. Like, oh, you got a little bit too much black down here. You just literally mix those 2 shades. And if you're darker, you can mix these 2 shades and you can just cut like any, I even take it here, like when my concealer starts to crease after 8 hours, I've even taken that and fixed the creasing in my concealer. That's how amazing this freaking palette is. Like, these two, between these two, honestly, in my kit for brides, you cannot mess up. Like, they're amazing. So my base is already done. I am gonna line my lips because this is like really bothering me. So we're gonna do like the December BoxyCharm unboxings, but in the midst of all of that, there's like a lot of new things that have come out that I got, a lot of samples, a lot of new things to talk about, but I'm gonna line my lips. I used the Patrick Ta blush and I used the Rare Beauty liquid blush in Bliss. I used the Makeup Forever, literally amazing, Makeup Forever powder. What is this? Matte Velvet Skin, and I'm shade R210. Anything that I've tried from Makeup Forever has literally been amazing. I freaking love their stuff. So I used that powder, and then I also took, which this powder is amazing, the Patrick Star One Size powder, Turn Up the Base. It's foundation powder, but because the Makeup Forever one is a little too white, this really has rosy undertones, and I was neutral like my entire life, and now I'm noticing that I'm more cool rosy. So he has a very, very versatile shade range where he has like neutral rosy, olive. He has amazing shade range. So I just took this powder and kind of just went over my T-zone and a lot of the places that I get like super oily, and those two together literally is like my foundation now. Also the L'Oreal Infathomable powder. I've been telling you guys this like in every single video. This powder is amazing. They finally released the Amazonian Clay Powder Foundation. They call it now like Gem Powder Foundation, but they reformulated their Amazonian Clay Powder Foundation. And I was checking the site for the last 2 weeks every day to see if they actually like released it yet, and they did today. So that's out. I want to get that, but I actually want to see if we're gonna have it in store first. Also have another artist color pencil from Makeup Forever, that Makeup by Kelly, and it like loves Makeup Forever. So everything that she tells people to get, I get. Like, I have every recommendation that she tells you to get. This new Beauty Blender puff thing, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, literally to set and bake with setting powder, I'm dead with that. So I'm just lining my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude, because I need to, because this is bothering me. Like when you do your foundation and it gets stuck on your lips. The next thing that I've been using like crazy is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Kim KW. It's literally like the nudiest nude, so I always like to pair it with that dark, look at that, that darker nude liner, and then I just take it because I like that washed out like foundation look, that like the foundation's already kind of like stuck to your lips. I even do that like with actual foundation. So like after I do my foundation, sometimes I'll just line my lips and use that foundation as a lipstick because it looks literally almost exactly like this. So today I kind of figured that we would do the December's BoxyCharm unboxings. Since I haven't done them in a while. Okay, so every month BoxyCharm is a monthly subscription box with makeup, skincare, and lifestyle like skin tools and stuff like that. So they have their base box, which is their smallest box, and it's $25 a month, and you get anywhere from 5 to 6 full size makeup and skincare products. And it's a value of over $150 to $250, which is why I love BoxyCharm. Then they also, I do the premium, which is, they just raised their prices. It was $35, but I think it's like $39. And it's 6 to 8 full-size products, skincare, and it's like $250 to $350 worth of stuff. So like if you were to go to Sephora or Ulta, that's what you would be paying for just 5 or 6 products. But with BoxyCharm, you're only paying $25 for the base, and you're paying $36 a month for the premium. So this is the base box. It's always usually the smaller box. And this month this is the card that's inside, and it says invite only. So it kind of looks like, I don't know, New Year's, but it's December. So it's December's Boxy. So the first thing I see is Bodyography Pro Makeup Brush Cleaner. So Bodyography, quick and easy way to cleanse and disinfect your artistry brushes, made from natural orange peel and gentle cleansers. This makeup brush cleanser will get the job done while satisfying your senses. It's vegan and cruelty free and comes in recycling packaging. So this is $19. So basically what I do is I just go through everything and I add it up at the end, so we can see how much the box would be worth if we were paying for all this stuff without it being in a BoxyCharm. Sometimes I'll do like an eye look if we get a palette, or I'll try to do like a whole face look at the end, but since my face is already done, I know that there is probably a palette in one of these boxes, so I'll try, depending on time, because my last video that I made like practicing, it was like an hour long video, and I'm trying to get these down to where I don't have to edit for hours and hours and take stuff out, but I'll try to like do an eye look. But that brush cleaner was $19. Next thing I see, oh my gosh, is Skin Fix, which we have at Sephora. This brand is literally amazing. This is the AHA and BHA enzyme exfoliating pads. Wow. It helps smooth, brighten, and help tackle dark spots. So, Skin Fix, powered by AHAs, BHAs, and enzymes, these one-step face and body exfoliating pads help brighten and smooth skin, while niacinamide supports a healthy skin's barrier. Pre-soaked, biodegradable pads help regulate sebum, minimize the appearance of fine lines and pores, and target serious skin concerns such as acne, unevenness, and discoloration. They are also free of a long list of ingredients, including many of the known triggers of malaria and fungal acne. And these, the MSRP on these are $50. That's insane. So we're already well over what the box is, $25 a month. Oh wow. Look at these. These are literally amazing. They smell good too. I'm using these tonight. So these are $50. The next thing I see, oh my gosh, is a Violet Voss palette. Pro Series Violet Sunset. Okay, we're using this palette today. At the end of this video, this is amazing. Violet Voss, I heard is good, and we have this at Sephora also. This is a Boxy exclusive. Violet Voss, get your daily dose of magic hour with the Violet Sunset palette, a color story inspired by the magical colors of the sunset. Your eyes are sure to be the main attraction. It provides iconic, everyday, warm neutrals and complementary pops of colors to achieve all the looks you desire and more. Experience Violet Voss's addicting formulas in the perfect mix of mattes, shimmers, and metallics, always pigmented and extremely blendable. $37. So we will find out if it's extremely blendable. $37, sorry. Next thing I see is from Ace Beauty. Eyeshadow base, it looks like. So, an eyeshadow primer. Amplifying base. I think I've heard of them, but using your fingertips or small concealer brush, apply only a little bit of product and spread evenly all over eyelids. So we can use this. We'll use this also when we do our eyeshadow. So the Ace Beauty eyeshadow is $14.99. And last but not least, oh, Luxie brushes. We got a brush set, and Luxie, literally amazing brushes. I want to use some of these brushes too. And a cute little case to go with it. It must be like a collab or something that they did with this, whoever it is. Brush set includes Luxie 514 Blush Face Brush, which is this one. Soft mid-sized brush to apply powder products to your cheeks for a bright, rosy complexion. Good. I needed a new blush box anyway. A Luxie 211 brush, which is their concealer brush. And a Luxie 207 medium angled brush. That's cute. Perfect for sweeping highlight over the brow bone, defining your crease, or blending out outer corners of your eyeshadow. awesome. And a cute little case to go with it. So those were $40, and that is also a Boxy exclusive. So I'm going to add all of that up, and I'll be right back. So I added everything together. The eyeshadow primer, the Luxie brushes that we got for $40. The eyeshadow primer was $14.99 from Ace Beauty. The Violet Voss palette is $37. The Skin Fix resurfacing pads were $50. The brush cleaner is $19. So for a whopping total of $160.99. And that's your base box. That's a box that I pay $25 for a month, and I just got $160 worth of product in it. So this is why I love BoxyCharm. It's literally amazing. So I'm going to leave the primer to the side and the powder. So this is our premium Boxy. Oh my gosh. So again, same card, invite only. First thing I see is Nude Sticks Lemonade Detox and Glow Micro Peel. Says it's a 3-in-1 deep pore cleanser plus skin exfoliant plus skin brightening glow. A skin clarifying peel that cleanses pores of excess oil, dirt, and pollution, powered with vegan enzyme peeling of papain and deep pore cleansing action of apple and pomegranate extracts. Vitamin C renews and brightens skin for radiant glow. So Nude Sticks, Nude Skin by Nude Sticks. Basically, it is $34 is the MSRP, and it's an at-home chemical peel that detoxifies the pores of excess oil, dirt, and pollution while visibly rejuvenating skin tone and texture. Powered by the enzymatic peeling action of papain along with the renewal properties of apple and pomegranate extracts. The Skin Superhero is also formulated with vitamin C and lemon peel oil to brighten the skin for a radiant, youthful glow. You apply it as a mask all over face, finger massage to peel for 2 minutes. And rinse off with water only. Use 3 to 4 times a week. Apply as a mask on the face. So it's basically like it's a micro peel, I guess. Cool. So that's, again, $34. I love skincare too. Like, sometimes I would honestly rather have skincare than makeup. Next thing I see is a Trizique, the Eye Duo Good Vibes Mascara and Eye Pencil. Sometimes I do giveaways because some stuff I just don't need or don't want. Not that they're not good, I just would never use them. So this is an eye pencil, Santorini Black Sand, which I'll probably honestly never use. Just because I have so many black eye pencils, it's ridiculous. And then I guess this is their mascara. Flip down to curl. What? Flip down to curl. Oh, it has an eyelash curler in it. Wow. Let's try this and actually see. I don't curl my lashes because it's not good. They can pull them out, and mine are super long anyway, but this is interesting because it's a mascara too, it says. So how do you use it? I guess you just go like that. I'm scared. Wow. It would be kind of hard to get all of them in there. You know what I mean? Because it's like, but I could see where you could do that. But it's, you know, it won't do the whole thing, because obviously. But that's a neat idea. And then, how do you get the mascara out? Oh, cute. I wonder if it's any good. I don't want to try it, because if I give it away, then, and I'm going to obviously sanitize this, because it's like a little rubber thing. But, that's cute. Good Vibes mascara. So it's $44. The eye-opening duo for gorgeously defined eyes. Good Vibes mascara is the first mascara to combine a lash curler and mascara in one product. The eye pencil, formulated for sensitive eyes, features a luxurious, versatile gel formula. This pencil glides on like a liquid, but provides pencil precision. $44. Okay, now I see Original Roll-On Fragrance Oil by Riddle. See, some of the stuff, I'm just like, fragrance oil, I'm never going to use this. Fragrance oil. It just seems like a cheap, gimmicky gift that probably stinks. It smells good, but honestly, I'm never going to use it. So, Riddle oil, made with simple ingredients of amber and musk. Original roll-on oil smells clean. Its love of the oil naturally creates a signature scent that is unique to you. The original scent is excellent for people who don't generally like fragrance or suffer from fragrant-related headaches. Rest assured, when you roll on the original fragrance, it is hypoallergenic, non-toxic, vegan, and cruelty-free. It's new brand to Boxy, and it's $50 for this tiny little thing. No thanks. And it's very gimmicky to me, but again, I'll probably give it away, and maybe somebody else can use it. Now I see Rhodile Blush Drops Liquid Blush. Sunset Kiss is the shade name. Blush drops. Ooh, they kind of look really pretty. Oh, wow. So I'm gonna dab a little on my hand, and then I'm gonna show you guys. Obvi. It's really, really shimmery, and I do not like shimmery blushes. So this would probably go somewhere like here or something, but again, I don't really like a lot of shimmery blushes. I like my blushes to be more matte. But this is just very interesting, but I'm afraid to use it because I don't want it to be like crazy. And I also don't want it to pull my makeup off, but Very interesting color. Just not for me. I don't like glowy stuff. So that'll be another giveaway because I'll never use it. And that is $50 and it's a new launch. Another $50. So we're already well over, you know, what it would be. So that one says it's, yeah, enhance the skin's luminosity by adding a healthy flush of color to complexion. Concentrated drops provide a buildable, illuminating pop of color to cheeks. Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mix. Hydrate and Glow is the next thing I see. It says, why compromise? Have it all. Their products are inspired by you. We push the limits of innovation to make sure your skincare includes everything you want and nothing you don't. Visible results through clinically proven ingredients, irresistibly decadent textures, and only clean formulas. Oh. Peach extract. So it says, mist liberally throughout the day whenever your skin needs an instant glassy radiance or hydration. Wear under or over makeup. Glass skin on the go. $29. Calms, refreshes, hydrates for a radiant, lasting glow on bare skin or with makeup. Achieve poreless, luminous, and translucent looking skin with this luxurious mist that features a soothing antioxidant-packed cucumber water base and instantly delivers a glass skin finish with hydrating, soothing, and glow-getting ingredients. Results build over time and help skin look and feel hydrated, radiant, plump, and bouncy from within. Awesome. Let's try it. Mist liberally throughout the day. We'll see. Smells good. That is $29. And last but not least is Persona Identity 2 palette. So now we have 2 freaking palettes to choose from. See, I don't like glowy stuff, so that spray honestly isn't going to do anything for me. Identity 2. I've never even heard of these people. Ooh, wow, that is a pretty freaking palette. So cute. Wow. So, $42. Ready for bolder persona? The Identity 2 palette provides the same buttery buildable formula as the original Identity palette with more stunning shimmers and epic color payoff. Whatever persona you want to create, the Identity 2 is versatile enough for everyday looks, date night drama, and everything in between. $42. That is really super cute, and I kind of actually want to use this palette instead of the Violet Voss one. That is cute. Okay, I am going to add everything up and be right back. Okay, so the total for everything is $249. So that is the Nude Stick, which the detox peel was $34. The blush drops were $50. The perfume oil was $50. The Peach and Lily mist, Glass Skin Veil Mist, was $29. The eye duo with the mascara curler thing and the eyeliner was $44, and the Persona palette is $42. So $249, and I only paid $35 for it. That is insane, but I'm not going to use this or this. So these are going to be in some sort of giveaway. But I'm going to organize everything, and we're going to use that Persona palette, and I will be right back. Okay, so that is it for our Boxy stuff, but now I want to use this Ace Beauty eye primer, and I want to use this Persona and just see and just do like a smoky eye or whatever kind of look we can make out of this. So I'm just taking some of that primer and just putting it on my eyelids. There's nothing on my eyelids. I might have gotten too much, but you just want to spread it around. I try to go like up top too, even. Because when you're putting your eyeshadow on, you obviously go up here. So I try to get it, because this will disappear once the shadow and everything's on. I normally just use concealer, honestly. Okay, so every time I do an eye look, whether it's teaching somebody or doing it on camera or whatever, these are the 4 main brushes that I use, okay? I say this in every video, every live, every get ready with me that I do. They're Morphe brushes. They don't have any names or numbers on them because they probably came with some kind of kit or something like that. But they're all Morphe brushes. Literally, that's all I use for the most part, unless I get it from a BoxyCharm. But because they're amazing, they've never fallen apart on me. They're cheap, not cheap, but like cheaper. You can get single brushes, even like online. But I always use these 4 main brushes. I'll also use this one. Now this one does have a name, and you can tell because it's like silver, it's one of their like pro brushes. This is the M431, and this is like a pencil brush that I use for my lower lash line a lot, or if I'm, really want to extend my wing and it's like a deeper wing. But these are pretty much all you need to start out any type of eye look, any type of smoky eye. You're going to want to have like a big fluffy crease brush, and then they go down in size. So as you change shades, you change brushes. So this is the brush that I always use. My first brush is my fluffy crease brush. This is gonna be used with my transition shade. So my transition shade in this palette, every palette has a transition shade, and a transition shade is the shade closest to your skin color. So obviously I'm not going to do the white. You can, after you set the primer down, you can use a white shadow to set then that primer down, but I don't like to do that. So I'm going to take Loyal. It's like a brownish tan shade, and I'm just going to dip into it lightly. And as I learn, I always tap. You see that excess flying off. I learned with Kellyanne. I was re-watching her flirty eye look video today, and as she said, you don't ever want to go like this. Like, you don't ever want to just go flat, okay? You want to always use the tip of your brush, and you start up here, and you just windshield wiper motions, and it doesn't matter how dark it is or whatever, it will blend. If it's a good enough shadow, it will blend. And then you want to do the same thing on this side, and I just go halfway up. She was doing a little bit of a different eye look where she just took bronzer and kind of went the whole way up her nose. We're actually doing an eye look here, like a different eye look. So this is going to be a little different, but you just, till you get to where it's all even and it all looks evened out and the colors distributed evenly and you get the shade that you want. You can stop when you get, light, or you can go darker. So I'm just windshield wiper motions. I always like to carry mine down pretty far, but you just go back and forth, back and forth. And then I always like to look at the other one and see like where I'm at, if I need to blend a little more. It's all about blending. You're like, painting a human canvas. So I'm done with this brush. So now I'm gonna go to my next one. My next one down is gonna be this one. So it's just a tad smaller. And this is gonna fit right into that crease. So now I kind of want to take this Passionate. Let's take that. I was going to go right into the brown, but I think that's going to be too dark for me because the first shade was pretty dark, darker than I expected. So now with this, again, you just want to use the tip. You're not going in like that. You're just going into your crease. We're not going up here. We already did that. And I always go halfway, especially if I'm doing a smoky eye. You don't need to go the whole way in here because that's where the shimmer goes. And I just go right in the crease, and you can bring it down here a little bit, whatever you want to do. Again, you just go halfway into your eye. And if you want to go down a little bit like this, you can. But I kind of just base it off of what other colors I'm going to do. This would be to do a shadow liner, I think. Okay. Next one. So we went from this one and this one, and now we're going to go this one. And sometimes you don't need, as I throw it, sometimes you don't need all of these brushes. So now I'm going to go into that brown, since it's pretty much the last matte shade other than black. And I'm just going to really carve out this crease right here, the V of your eye for the most part. And you're going down on to your lower lash line too. So you're just going up, down, up, down. Same with this one. You're just gonna go up, down, up, down. We're really just defining that outer corner here. It looks funky on this side, but we can fix that. Then I'm gonna take, I always have this handy too, it's just like my setting powder brush. But I'm gonna take that pencil brush that I showed you guys, and I'm gonna go in with that brown shade, and I'm just gonna go onto the lower lash line here on the outside. And again, and I'm going to take that Loyal, the first shade that we went in, and I'm just going to kind of drag that on the lower lash line as well. And then I think what I'm going to do is I kind of want to take, this is a Morphe M213. It's a very flat little tiny like detail brush. And I'm going to go into that brown again called Brave. And I'm just going to kind of extend this out. And just make a wing. You know what? I'm going to take this white shade and see if we can't cut where we kind of went a little too far here. At least with the Makeup by Mario shades, we can do that a lot, is we can just kind of cut that part out. I don't know if these are like pigmented enough with their whites to do that, but you just want to kind of like basically clean it up. I bet if I take my Makeup by Mario, I bet it'll clean it up a lot faster and a lot better. I'm just showing you the literal power of this Makeup by Mario. So you see how I kind of messed up and I really drug that down. Look at that, insane. I can't even. I can't even, I'm dead. I'm just like, what the hell? Like, amazing. And it's even defining my wing for me. That's how good this shit is. Like, I'm telling you. Get this palette. And you can always take concealer and go in and try to clean it up too, but it's just easier, I think, with shadow. But again, with that brown shade and the small detail brush, I'm just making a wing, basically, from what I already have from the shadow. I'm just kind of keeping it close to the lash line there and just bringing that wing out and just extending that. And you don't have to do that. I just do because I like the way that that looks. But you can let it go. You don't have to do that. And then I'm going to go back in with the first brush that I used, and I'm going to take that Loyal shade just very lightly. You really don't even need to dip it in. If you even want to go into that white shade, you can, because I'm just going to go up here and I'm just going to make sure that everything is well blended. And just make sure that you don't have any rough edges. Perfect. Okay, now, last but not least, because this video is again an hour long, which is not what I wanted it to be, I'm going to take that last brush, and I always spray it with setting spray. Because I always like my shimmers. I mean, you can leave it like this and just put the white in the center, but I always use a shimmer. So I think, honestly, I'm going to take Honest. No, I'm going to take this one, Empowered. Because we use that, and it's kind of like, because I don't want to make it, I like the dark sometimes. I like going to the dark side. But I'm just going to take that shimmer and just put that in my center, just like this. Helps if I wet it a little more. There's just something about a wet shimmer. I don't know what it is, honestly. they just go on so much smoother and nicer and beautifuler. That's even a word. And I'm just going in the center. Okay, so that was this cute palette. Obviously we don't have any, like, I don't really do liner with this, but we do need mascara. Oh, that gold is like really pretty too, but it's like so yellow. So yellow for me. I don't know. I kind of want to put that in the middle and just see. Unique and just see, like, oh wow, I like that a lot. That is so pretty. I really like that. I feel like a superhero with like my gold shield on in the middle of my eye. That is super pretty. And very blendable. Very, very blendable shades. Like, this palette is nice. Sorry if you hear that. That's my heat. That's pretty. I think that's really, really pretty. I love that. Because I like to get the most out of my shades, but that's super pretty. Now I want to spray. I already did spray, but it's my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, of course. I actually want to try this new mascara from Maybelline. It's called Curl Bounce. So I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna apply it. I just wanted to show you this wand. Look at that. I love big, chunky wands. I've been using the Ilia one and it has like a short wand on one end, long one. That one's nice too though. But I think that's it, guys. So this mascara literally is the shit. This is like my new favorite now. But yeah, so this is the final look using the Persona Identity 2 palette that I got in my BoxyCharm December. So Ipsy's glam bag, I'll probably film that tomorrow. Maybe even tonight, it just depends because I have to edit this one. But I have a lot of days off coming up for some reason. I usually work every day, but I work tomorrow and Wednesday, and now I have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off, and I don't know why. So, those videos will definitely be coming towards you before the new year, but I really like how this, I don't know, different. It looks really good. I like it. I normally don't do 2 shimmers, but Kelly Strack does that a lot, where if there's a new palette, she likes to show us as many shades as possible. So she'll use like a couple shimmers, and you know, I used 3 mattes, but well, 4 because I used the white one too, but she likes to use multiple shimmers, and I'm normally just like a shimmer in the inner corner type of person. But yeah, I didn't do highlight today either, just because I didn't feel like it. So, but thank you guys for watching Beauty by Brittany and December's BoxyCharm, and stay tuned for Ipsy's December glam bags. Thanks guys, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram. I've been doing a lot of get ready with me's on there as well. Peace.